Canadian clients in particular have unique needs operating in the oil and gas space. Particularly, I've worked with several of the major companies up there, and they have entrepreneurs who have taken a company up to a certain size, and when they reach that size, they are ready to open up to new borders. Specifically, the U.S. is the most natural course. We've worked with several of the shale companies that specialize in that space, and the natural next step is to evolve to open up facilities, say in Houston or Oklahoma, or directly into some of the shale plays there in North America. And one of the big drivers of that is to be close to the big clients that they serve today, but uniquely need to serve them down here in the States. A capital alliance, one of the great things we could bring, especially to companies like that, is first of all a wealth of relationships of companies based here in Texas. And that stands to reason most of the major service companies, major manufacturing companies, especially in the energy industry, are located out here. And these go to companies like Baker Hughes, National Oilwell Varco, Schlumberger. Many of them and many of their people we are very well networked in and communicate fairly often. Now, when it comes to the time to actually get some liquidity on a transaction, perhaps sell their organization, it makes very much sense that a company like us that understands their needs here in the States at that point in time, and then of course their unique needs up there in Canada being located there, tax-wise, growth-wise, capital-wise, and how that gets treated in a transaction, looking at how they've developed that over time. And of course, at Capital Alliance, we specialize in many different parts of the energy sector, from equipment companies and manufacturing to service companies, working with many of the major players all throughout the shale gas plays and shale oil plays in the U.S. and Canada. So it makes a lot of sense for companies to turn to us to give them that type of expertise and next step to find a logical acquirer for the business.